Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Gerald. I appreciate Movement for Change, Ms. Jeannie, Ms. Rita, and the entire Movement for Change for inviting me. And I know that the spirit of Leroy Boyd is in here. And I was fortunate enough to work and learn with Mr. Boyd. I learned a lot from him. And a lot of things that he said always pierced my heart. And one of the biggest things that he said was, that always made me think, it still sticks with me to this day, is the price of freedom is not free, or freedom is not free. And I know we're, pressed for time, so I'm gonna jump right on in. There's a price for freedom. Freedom is not free. We can make it free, but for freedom to be free, it'll take you and me. As I look around, I see that I'm in a company of intellects, but tonight I want to speak right down to earth, where everybody can understand, just in case it looks so deceiving. That was a joke, y'all look nice. Pensacola has a serious problem. The city of Pensacola problem is us, and when I say us, I mean black and poor people. We have a mayor who comes to us and begs for our votes, gets in office, and he ignores us. I apologize, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. He doesn't ignore us, he forgets about us. To say he ignores us means that he hears us and pays us no mind, but clearly he isn't thinking about us. But you can't blame him. We're the political chumps. You run out, you vote, you pat yourself on the back. You fulfilled your constitutional duty. But when it's time to fulfill your community duty, to hold these politicians accountable, you're nowhere to be found. I heard someone say, he got a couple years left, let's wait and see what he does. Is that not crazy? You continue to let him take care of Pensacola elite's problem and wait for him to get to you. You put him first and he put you last. For freedom to be free is going to take you and me. We have people in our own community that have money and in a position to help, but won't spend a dime or a minute of their time. With a crowd this size, one can imagine some of them are in this room tonight. But please don't get offended. I'm only telling the truth. And the truth will set you free, right? But freedom is not free. So that $50 donation got you more than a meal tonight. If you look back at the civil rights movement, it was one for all and all for one. But here and today in 2012, we black folks, we live by a different motto. I gotta get mine, you better get yours. But thinking about the black on black crime, a better way to put it is, what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine too. For freedom to be free is going to take you and me. Malcolm X said we black men have a hard enough time in our own struggle for justice and already have enough enemies as it is to make the drastic mistake of attacking each other and then add more weight to an already unbearable load. He made that statement over 40 years ago and it's still relevant today. The divide and conquer tactics has always been used by the oppressor to keep the oppressed oppressed. And that's all the Pensacola News Journal and WAR are doing. If you need proof, check the headlines for a couple months back. You don't have to search for them. That's if you need the proof, no need to name incidents. If freedom is going to be free, it's going to take you and me. And speaking of the Pensacola News Journal, some of you pick it up every morning. Read about the headlines that's going on in your own community. Talk about how sad it is to go on about your day. Those headlines were ripped from your own backyard. That's a form of oppressing yourself. You won't punch yourself in the face in a fist fight, would you? I will hope not. We are committing genocide against ourselves. And the only thing us as leaders has proved that we could throw one hell of a rally. There's no feeling like the feeling of listening to a mother who has lost her son or daughter at the hands of another black person. We as a community share that shame. And we as a community should share that blame. For freedom to be free is going to take you and me. For a while now, I've been hearing Pensacola is the #1 city in the country for the most churches per capita. But the question is, what are these churches doing? I got you. I don't see a lot of Christ-like things going on in this city. If you look at the actions of Jesus Christ, you see that he was always seeking the oppressed. It wasn't just lip service. So if you claim to follow Jesus and preach his teachings, practice what you preach and stop playing church. Because he's watching. Yeah. For freedom to be free, it's going to take you and me. So I'll pose the question. What are we going to do? All we got is us, and that's obvious. The greatest weapon this city has is their ability to divide us. By our hands and fingers, they serve a great example. We could be separate and fight back with a weak slap, or come together and punch back with a powerful fist. For freedom to be free, I ask the question that we all should ask. What do you need from me? Thank you.